Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It's your brother Usman here from the Deenspiration podcast show, and welcome to a brand new series in which I sit with some amazing Muslims, explore their stories and how they're impacting the Muslim world. And today we're talking with founder of Ramadan Legacy, Shahbaz Mirza. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
No worries. And today we're discussing the journey, the story behind Ramadan Legacy, and this new amazing planner thing that you just printed out of nowhere. So that's coming up. But before that, Shahbaz, how do you take your coffee? We need to renew our cups, I think.
I love these colors.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Guys, that's coming up. Stay tuned.
Allah, 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 Allah.
Shahbaz Mirza, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having
Been
me.
trying to
again.
get you for ages, man.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, I was a last minute fill-in.
He actually was a last minute fill-in. The reason is because I'm feeling a bit nostalgic as well and excited. So Ramadan Legacy is one of the coolest things I've seen in terms of Islamic innovations. You basically a few years ago had a vision to change how young Muslims, millennials, involved in tech experience Ramadan. And it started off with first, I believe it was like a basic online slideshow. You could download it. PowerPoint, right? Then it went to a fully fledged functioning app and the App Store, which got really popular. And now this, mashallah, like upgraded, embossed, what material is this?
Eco leather, yeah. So
Okay.
animal friendly.
I'm gonna have to Google that. Okay, so is Zabiha a leather basically?
So
Okay,
halal.
mashallah, halal leather. So just first of all, tell me about the story. Like, how did it start and how did you get here?
Yeah, I think growing up in the UK as a Muslim, you want to connect with your religion, but you want to find a way which matches the experience that you get from your iPhone or your iWatch. You go on a website, Fitbit. And so I wanted to really create experiences for Muslims whereby they can learn about their religion, their faith, in an interactive and meaningful way. And Ramadan wasn't something that was being tackled, right? So you hear about Salah and you hear about Zakat and Hajj, but no one's really focusing on what Ramadan really means and its significance. And it was really becoming a month whereby people were like chilling and eating lots of food and
Gaining weight.
I felt as if like growing up as a millennial in the UK, I wanted to reinforce its significance as a pillar of Islam.
And do you think because, like you said, everyone is on their iPhones, is on their tech gadgets, that felt like the most logical way to get back in front of them again, because that's where they are, basically that's where they're spending their time?
That's right. And it was more about bringing Islam to the Muslim rather than bringing the Muslim to Islam. And so it was flipping it the other way around and seeing how can we reach out to young Muslims. And our demographics, like the people that use the app, are between like 18 to 32 years old. So we're saying millennial and we think of this young person with the Dre beats on and stuff like that, but it's really for the young adults as well and the young parents.
Awesome. So tell me then, what is the kind of bigger purpose and vision behind this? I mean, this looks really cool. And explain, I
guess I went back to front again. So the app launched, and normally that would be the last thing that a brand or a company does to engage with its users and customers, etc. And what I've done is launched an app, but now launched a planner, a physical planner. I think the purpose of that is to go deeper into the meaning and significance of Ramadan. So the app was something for people that are on the go. They want to tick off that they've prayed their Salah. It was to serve as a reminder wherever they were, they had a Ramadan companion in their pocket. But now I guess it's my personal journey with Ramadan as well, is now it's exploring the depths of what Ramadan means to an individual person, and a distraction-free, focused space is what someone needs to truly connect, and that's what the planner is all about.
I'm interested. So tell me what's in it. You know, what helps you in this planner to actually have a meaningful Ramadan?
Yeah, I think there's a beautiful formula. I say formula because it's the only word that I can find to describe it. But it walks you through step by step of how to have a transformational Ramadan. So the very first section is learning, like reminding yourself about what Ramadan means. Ramadan, there's so many different things about the month of Ramadan. There's a gate for people to enter into Jannah who are dedicated and they're great at fasting. There's Laylatul Qadr, the Quran was revealed. There's about recharging yourself, like rebirth in Ramadan, and Ramadan has so many different components to it, so it outlines all of them for you in a spiritual, significant level. The second section then is giving you mighty tips, tricks and routines for those like productivity dreamers.
You almost just said the Deenspiration tagline there.
Tips, tricks. Third section is the section I love the most. It's preparing for Ramadan. So it's like a 5-step unique exercise on how should someone prepare for Ramadan. And it's,
So you actually use this before the month
that's
actually
right,
starts?
yeah.
Okay.
So 2 to 3 weeks in advance, or maybe 2 weeks in advance, you start filling it out. And that 5-step exercise was built through, I guess, the users, like all of the users that we have and how they perform their Ramadan. And also like a modern perspective. So for example, the very first thing you do is you write down your story from last Ramadan to this Ramadan. So I know what you did last Ramadan. and you write that down to understand where you are spiritually. Then you like really open up your mind and your heart and you think about like what are your passions with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like what's really going to get you passionate about Islam. And then you write down your Ramadan visions and goals, and then you have a 30-day action plan to achieve it.
I think this is so important because we forget to do this. I mentioned the other day, I think it was on Instagram stories at Deenspiration, which was that, we can't just enter Ramadan like a switch. Because many people, typical, the graphic goes up, it goes down, there's a burnout. But this seems like, the preparation beforehand to actually sit and contemplate what Ramadan means to you and how you're going to make this year epic. I think it's phenomenal. Now, I think some folks will ask, well, there's other planners out there too. So what makes this one different?
Yeah, I like to explain this planner as the Apple version of a Ramadan planner, right? So the other planners, mashallah, they're amazing, and like I know some of the people that have launched the other planners, but it's kind of like an Android approach whereby they give you everything that you need, but they're not particularly concerned with like how do you actually make the most out of your Ramadan, like how do you step by step, being handheld to a certain extent, walk through Ramadan and have a truly like meaningful and fulfilling experience. And I really like, it's just one thing, it's the user experience. Like for example, when you open up the planner, you sign a pledge of intention, like what is your intention for Ramadan? At the end of the book, you write an open letter to yourself for next Ramadan.
Wow.
So next Ramadan, you go back to last year's planner and you read like what were you writing to you? So it's really this personal, like really deep connection.
This is where the name Legacy comes in, right? Because it's like you're looking back, and this is not just a one-off thing, it's something that continues. So mashallah, that's awesome. So next logical question is, when and where can we get one?
Yeah, I've been really lazy, and that's like such an oxymoron right now because it's all about moving forward in life. But it will be available on LaunchGood as a LaunchGood campaign from I think next Monday or around like mid-April time. It should be available.
And of course, we're going to ask everyone to donate. And so when someone goes to LaunchGood and donates towards the campaign, is that like a pre-order?
That's right. Yeah. So they get a pre-order. They can order 1, 2, 5, 10, 50 or 100, right? Like, so you can bulk order as well.
So masjids out there and centres out
That's
there.
right. Please. So yeah, and it's free, like worldwide delivery, so we can deliver anywhere.
If someone wants to get a little sample of it beforehand, can they see that on the Launch Good page on the website?
Yeah, so on Launch Good, there'll be like a flip book, so people can flip book the whole, like throughout the whole entire inside
Amazing.
of it. Yeah.
And where can people find more about yourself and Ramadan Legacy?
Just ramadanlegacy.com, or just Google and the Instagram and stuff will come up, and hopefully, and yeah, just reach out to us if you have any questions.
Shahbaz, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. Now, I'm going to bring you back because inshallah next time, guys, on the next episode, we're going to have Shahbaz talk more about himself personally and what Ramadan means to him. I'll see you then. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Allah, 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 Allah.
What's the plans for today?
Just this, and then you need to make like a marketing plan for the campaign.
It's so awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.